the two of you were not victorious today, there's a strong motivation to congratulate you. Congratulations seems almost in order, and I know it would certainly be better to have won the championship, but you guys put on a hell of a show out there today, and with all of the, with your respective ambassadors here, and your message out on court, I just want to say congratulations.
Yeah,
if you could comment on this experience and what it's
obviously we would love to win the match, but to me, winning and losing is a different matter, but to go all out, I know I gave my 100%, I know Rohan gave his 100% also, so we can easily have pleasant dreams tonight, and we had our opportunities. I think the Bryans played the big points really well, and they just proved why they are #1 in the world, and definitely the best team in the history of tennis. And I just see this Indo-Pak Express, rolling a long way, and inshallah in the future going to get a lot of titles as well.
So Bryan said that when they came out to practice at 10:15, there were already Pakistanis and Indians everywhere.
I mean, well, at least they're normally in India they
always late.
They're always late, but for a change, they were here early and get ready. It doesn't happen often that India and Pakistan playing in the same tournament. So it was I'm going to cheer for the same team. So I guess they didn't want to miss anything, and we're happy that they were there early and supporting us.
You feel that's the largest crowd you've played for?
I would definitely say. I think there were more people here than yesterday's mixed doubles finals, definitely. And yeah, for me, definitely.
Yeah, me as well. I think it was definitely.
Next question.
I think it was Mike that said in this press conference, he said, what you guys are doing is much more important than winning the U.S. Open.
For me, I would say, this whole 2 weeks for obviously the reason for the peace and spreading out the message, but being a Pakistani, we have very tough times. I honestly would say the prize money or the points didn't matter to me these 2 weeks. My only motivation behind all my wins and trying to fight out all the matches were to give some good news back home. And I just can't thank this guy right next to me, for sticking up with me throughout the year and these 2 weeks as well, to help me out, send some good news back home, which people really needed. And I hope that we were able to give them a reason to smile, for the last 2 weeks.
Have you had any word from Pakistan or India since the match or after the match?
I had a call. Oh, you go first.
I think we have a press conference set up with all the media back there in I think in half an hour, 45 minutes.
Have your family or friends called you or talked to you?
I mean, they haven't. They still yet to meet me because we've been held up and we've come here. I've not even met them after my match. I mean, you guys got the first priority.
I would definitely say yesterday I got a phone call from the Prime Minister of Pakistan and wishing both of us all the best and appreciating what we are doing, especially in these dark times what Pakistan is going through, and he really supported our cause as well. So it was very encouraging for him to call, especially me being a tennis player. I've never ever heard anybody calling me, and it was I think great gesture.
Do you live anywhere near these floods?
Yeah, sorry. I was going to ask if you thought that this would increase or help in the likelihood of being able to get your match going on the border. I mean, do you think that that's a likelihood, or something that you're just hopeful of?
No, we obviously, we are, this is definitely a step forward for us. Like the ambassadors of the UN both coming in, and obviously it's going to help. So, that I think we're definitely very positive about the fact it's going to happen. And as you said, it's I think for us, reaching here and doing well is definitely a positive message to sending across.
Oh yeah, do you live anywhere near the desperate areas?
No, I wouldn't say luckily, but my family and friends were in Lahore. We are right in the middle, so the floods were really in the north of Pakistan, so it didn't hit us. No.
Scott, can you talk about obviously we're talking about the larger message here, but as a team, you guys have really progressed, and the Bryans are now speaking about you as someone who's going to challenge for titles and everything. Is this a bit of a surprise that you are coming to the top so quickly? I know you expected top 5 by the end of this year, I think.
Okay, so I mean, I wouldn't say that we're up here top quickly, trust me. We've been grinding out in those challenges for years.
Yeah.
And, we've been playing week in, week out. This is probably the first year, and we knew we had to do it in the Grand Slams to move up in the rankings. And, our thing was to come out here, peak well at the Slams. Wimbledon was, I think, one of the good things for us, reaching quarters, and now here. And I think Sam and me, just on the doubles show, because doubles is not well known, so it's just, I think, playing together with Bryan's doing so much for doubles already, it's for us as a team also, I think helps us doing well on the tour.
Is there an ambition now to make the doubles at the O2 in London? Is that a goal for you now?
Yeah,
Yes,
it was from the start of the year. We both spoke to each other and we said, there's no reason why we can't be top 20 at the end of the year. To make it to the Masters as well, and I think we're on the right track, and especially making it to the finals is just taking us closer to that goal, and I don't see any reason why both of us can't make it to the Masters. If we keep playing like this, it's going to be, inshallah, really good.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about the garments that the ambassadors gave to the Bryan brothers. What is that called?
I actually didn't see.
Oh, you didn't see?
Yeah, we didn't see, so
it's
I'm
like
not...
a traditional, it's like a scarf, sort of, and they said it's 5,000 years old.
Yeah, honestly speaking, they didn't share the surprise with us. They just wanted to surprise them.
So we don't know
I'm not
exactly
really sure what they actually gave.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Any more? Go ahead.
Hi, could you talk a little bit about the statement about Pakistan that you made after the match? Brian said you were a little choked up as you were coming in.
No, it's just, I didn't choke up. It was just pretty heavy talking to so many people, It's not my everyday job to address so many people. And I didn't want to take any limelight away from Rohan or from the Bryans also. But it just, since September 11th, every time I come to States or the Western countries, I just feel that people have a very wrong impression about Pakistan as a terrorist nation. I just want to clear that we are just very friendly, loving and caring people. And we want peace in this world as much as Americans want and the rest of the world wants. And we're all on the same side. There are extremists in, I think, every religion, but just because of them, you can't judge the whole country as a terrorist nation. And I just wanted to get this message across as a Pakistani.
Is it, I'm sorry.
Yeah, follow up.
Is it particularly meaningful to you that, here in New York, because of 9/11 and all that, when you play here, as opposed to the other places that you say you might feel those feelings, but is it even more here?
Yeah, I get more trouble in the immigration here than anywhere else in the world. That's for sure. I don't think anywhere else in the world I stay 3 hours in immigration after a 15 hours flight. So yeah, I would say here I feel the most, I think. But it was just to make people understand that we're all fighting for peace and we're all on the same page. And you just can't judge the whole country just because of some groups that are trying to, spoil the whole world, basically.
Did you have problems at immigration? Did you have problems at immigration when you flew in for this tournament?
Yeah, man, I always do, for the last 10 years. Yeah.
John.
So I remember you were teamed with an Israeli player, maybe 2002 or so.
Yeah.
Is it conscious, to use tennis as its platform and convey these messages, or is this just sort of the way doubles works, where sometimes you find a partner?
It's very tough for me because there are hardly any Muslims on the tour anyway. So I'm going to be either playing with a Jewish or a Hindu or a Christian. And I don't have any choice. So, when I played with Haddad also, I was saying the same message that you can't mix politics, religion or culture with sports. That's the beauty about it. And if I feel I can do well with either a Hindu or a Christian or a Jew, I would definitely play with them and try to get laurels for my country. And for the past 2 years, this guy right here has been helping me with that cause. I'm getting so many laurels and breaking all the records in Pakistan history just because of him being next to me. And to make it to my first Grand Slam quarterfinals and finals this year, it's just like icing on the cake that you're doing it with the best friend on the tour. So it's really good.
Qureshi, obviously your play has helped this cause, but how surprised are you with the attention that you got here, particularly?
No, it's been very overwhelming. I just felt like yesterday and today actually people have been supporting our points also, and they were, clapping for us as well. It just didn't feel like we were playing Americans. They cheered for us as well. I heard people, saying, come on, Indo-Pak Express, and let's go, this, and it was just a great feeling. I think that's what makes America such a great country, freedom of all the religions, and it's just been a great experience, and like I said before, I think something I would never ever forget in my life, ever.
Can you talk a little bit about your concentration during the game? Also, if you have won the first set, do you think the result could have been different?
I mean, it's tough to say that now. I mean, it's it's tough to say if we had a different result. But I mean, the concentration was right there throughout all the way. It was just, I think, 1 or 2 points which made a big difference. I mean, in that first set breaker and also second set, we had a break point in right after losing that first set. When Mike was serving, we had 15-40. I mean, it could have gone either way. So, as I would look at it, it was just 1 or 2 points here and there which made the difference. But tough for me to answer if we had won that first set, if things would have been different or not.
Last 2 questions.
Had you met your respective ambassadors prior to the Garden the other day? Was that the first time that you'd actually met them?
Yes, that was the first time we met them when they came to watch our semifinals.
Scott?
So where were you on September 11th? What was your reaction when it happened?
I was in Holland. I was in Holland training when it was strange because I was going through channels, and I actually thought it's a movie or something, and I switched the channel again, and then I felt like it's the same movie on a different channel as well. So I was kind of confused because everything is mostly in Dutch, so I couldn't really understand. And then I actually realized that what has happened, and yeah, a very shocking moment, definitely. And Gopi, Tugano.
Me?
Yeah,
Sure. I was back home in Bangalore, and I was actually driving, and then had some friends call me and tell me about this, something happened. So then went home and watched the news, and that's when obviously was really shocked with something terrible happened.
Thank you.